CSX. Equipment defect detector. Milepost 5.3. Track number 2. First hotbox. Axle 4-8 north. Rail from pin of train. In the transmission.
Alright guys, got our first train of the day. Here we go. Let's take a look, see what we got rolling through here. Southbound. Got a southbound train rolling through. That's our first southbound train of the day. I think I caught 4 yesterday, so we'll see if we can do any better than that today. All right, stay tuned. All right, CSX getting ready to run here. Let's take a look and see what we got coming through here. He's heading westbound. Looks like it could be 007. Coming through at his usual time. Short train making his way through westbound. All right, another train on the way. graffiti on that hopper car. Got a little excitement coming down here. We got 686 has the Seaboard on it. So 686 will be coming through. I would think he's probably in Greenville by now. Spotted down in Caseyville, Illinois. And he'll be coming through here real soon. First train came through at 1:33 southbound Canadian National. 1:39 we had CSX 007. And then this was our third train right here. It's got to be after 2 now. Like I said, we're waiting on this heritage unit. I would think he'd be here between 3 and 3:30. He is leading, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Get a little excitement here on the CSX line. We don't get heritage units that often through here, so we're going to stick around and try to catch him. All right, stay tuned. All right, we got another train coming through here. 228 was the last train that came through. It's a little after 3 o'clock right now. Still no sign of the heritage unit yet, but he will be here. I would think he'd be past Vandalia now. He's got to be getting close, but let's take a look. Looks like we got a Death Star coming through. Illinois Central Death Star. Maybe some repaints on him. Yellow. He'll probably be stopping down in the yard. Heading on to Centralia after that. That third engine's an old engine on there. I think it was third or fourth engine, one of the two. Anyways, shouldn't be too much longer for the heritage unit to make it through. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, we got another train. Still waiting on the heritage unit, but we're going to get a westbound train. 313 was the last train, Death Star. I wonder if this isn't the Herzog train again. Caught him yesterday heading east, now he's going west. And he's empty. loaded yesterday with that nice, shiny, clean engine leading. Now he's heading back. He dropped all that rock off and now heading back westbound. I had my eyes poked to the west here because we should be getting the Seaboard real soon. All right, guys. I would say within the next maybe 15 or 20 minutes, he's on the siding. So Heritage unit must be on the main. So we'll see. We'll see if he didn't get. He may have gotten held up at Smithboro too. I don't know, but hopefully not. Hopefully he'll be here real soon. Stay tuned.
They wanna put you in that picture, make a whole mess out of you. They wanna paint you dark and crazy.
Alright, this should be our Heritage unit. The Seaboard Heritage unit 1982. We've got Sperry getting ready to leave town. He's going to go park over in Avon. And we also have a big engine lash up headed westbound. I don't know if this is it or not. We'll take a look and see. Should be the Heritage unit. 1982. Sperry on the way. Doodlebug. must have had to wait on that Herzog train. What I'm guessing. So he was stalled out for a little bit because it took him a long time to get here. Heritage unit on that one. Now we'll see if the Doodlebug makes his way out. And then we've got a pretty impressive lash up, I guess, coming out of the east on CSX. He left Terre Haute close to an hour ago, so he should be getting here. I don't know if he'll make it or if he'll have to wait on the Illini. We'll have to wait and see. And we'll see if Sperry gets to go. Doodlebug heading eastbound over to Avon. Gonna try to make it to Avon to park in Avon. Stay tuned. We'll catch you. All right, CSX bopping today. They have got a lot of traffic running here on Sunday. Right after that Heritage unit, we have a stack train coming through. Let's take a look. Stack train, CSX. I've lost track of my train count here. Sperry's supposed to be getting on the main. So he's getting ready to go right now. He wants to squeeze through before the Illini. And that big engine lash up's probably going to be a little bit. So I didn't even know the stack train was on the line. Grain train just left Terre Haute. Joe's been keeping me updated over Terre Haute. This guy here is going to be heading to Avon. And we'll see if he sneaks on the main. He's supposed to be. And he will be going a whopping 30 miles per hour. Now he stopped. Now he's waiting, maybe they're waiting for that switch. Waiting for the switch here. Let me see if I can zoom in. There he is. Yep, they're hoping to make it over to Avon. I'll park it over there. I'm guessing, like I said, that big engine lash up is going to be held up by Amtrak. The Illini will be coming through shortly. He's got to get across the diamond. 5:52 for the Amtrak. Illini northbound. So if you're going to Chicago, jump on it right now. You need to get to Chicago. Then, of course, we'll have the Illini running back southbound. And I think he gets into Effingham around 8 o'clock. All right, well, we'll wait for him to get on the main, and we'll catch him moving forward. Stay tuned. Well, no, he's going to get on it now. Don't go anywhere, guys. Nope, he is going to stay on the siding. I thought they might have been waiting on the switch there, because they initially said on the scanner he was going to be going on the main. But he may jump on the main outside of town here. Most important thing is getting across that diamond so you don't have to wait. I've caught him a lot. Always nice to catch the doodlebug. There he goes. Came out of Rose Lake, came over here and parked for a couple days. But his destination is Avon. Alright. Well, we're going to have a little break in the action here waiting on Amtrak, so I don't think this big engine lash up, which is an impressive power they set on it, is going to be held up. So, alright, we may try to stay and catch him. how slow he's going over that. Let's see what this guy does. Taking it nice and easy. All right, they're heading to the East Pass down here. Gonna free up the line. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear anybody blow their horns or anything. Let's see if he blows his. They got like a squeal. There we go. All right, they're freeing up the line. Hopefully, maybe we'll see if we can get a Canadian National on here. All right, guys.